I've been working on this book for 3 years. It's called Breath, the game you forgot. It's written like a video game, so there's levels to it, 25 levels, and the first 15 levels are bosses that you have to beat to pass the level. This project explores, honestly, everything. Human nature, fear, love. Obviously the YouTube versions will be a lot shorter for pacing, and the book will come out later when I'm done with it. But I plan to release the entire book on this channel. For this level 1, I'm gonna actually just read it from my computer and then add in some B-roll to make it spicy. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. Level 1, Oddball. Sometimes the only way to see clearly is to zoom all the way out. Loading arena, weird space. You wake up, the ground isn't solid. It's moving. You look down, you're standing on a rock. Literal. Spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, orbiting fire at 67,000, inside a galaxy, tearing through space at 500,000. No steering wheel, no brakes, no tutorial, just blink and you're here. And you're probably watching this with a coffee in your hand, like this is normal. And somehow we call this ordinary. It's not, it's absurd. Everything slows, silence, then a laugh. Not loud, not mocking, ancient. You turn, he's there, not floating, not dramatic, just there. Massive. A black suit stretches across impossible muscles. A red tie drifts upward like gravity forgot its job. And his head, Earth. Not a mask, the real one. Clouds spinning, storms flashing, cities blinking in the dark. He tilts his planetary head. Welcome, he says amused, to the weirdest game you didn't know you were playing. Boss, oddball. Type, cosmic trickster. Weapon, the absurd. Weakness, sincere presence. You still think this is normal, he says? Something appears in your hand, a sword, bright red plastic, the kind you win at a carnival after losing 25 bucks, trying to prove something. You swing it. Wobbles, squeaks. You blink. This is my weapon? Oddball smiles.
You thought power would look impressive?
The sword droops in your hand.
That's adorable.
Battle 1, scale. The sword wobbles, still red, still plastic, still ridiculous. You grip it anyway. Oddball tilts his head.
You still think this is about winning, huh?
The ground shifts. For a split second, grass, warm, a backyard you haven't seen in years. Then it's gone, black again.
Memory is funny,
Oddball says. He lifts one finger.
And suddenly, you're rising. The city shrinks beneath you.
Blue, white, alive, silent. Storms spiral, oceans glow, cities blink at the edge of night. No borders, no arguments, no noise, just one small ball spinning in the dark. Every mistake, every celebration, every secret, all of it, there. You keep rising, the moon drifts past, the sun shrinks, the solar system becomes a blur, and then another sun, then another. They call them stars, Oddball says. Your sun is just one light in a sky of lights. Millions, billions. They spiral outward, the Milky Way, a river of burning dust and light. Your thoughts fail. Your sword feels smaller. That, he says, is your neighborhood. He gestures casually. Space bends slightly around his hand, just enough to remind you that he's not inside the scene. He is the scene. He looks back at the fading blue dot.
And that speck is arguing with itself. You call this normal.
Snap! Sand under your feet. Waves crash. Salt air. Oddball kneels and scoops a handful of sand. Pick one. You touch a grain. That's a galaxy. He sweeps his hand across the beach. There are more galaxies than grains of sand on every beach of your planet. You're a speck, he says, on a speck. A tectonic glow hums faintly beneath his smile. Life? Yeah, life's weird. Battle 2, the script. Concrete under your feet, a busy city street. People moving. A man laughs at something on his glowing screen. A woman hits a crossword button 3 times, 4, 5, like it might change its mind. Oddball appears beside you, hands in his pocket.
You feel it? The choreography.
He lifts a dollar bill. We decide this rectangle is worth your time. He lets it fall. Just paper. He draws a line in the air. At some point we said, this side is mine, and that side is yours. And now we defend them. A man yells at traffic alone inside a metal box. Why do we shake hands? Oddball asks. He offers his hand and then pulls it back. Why do we face the door in elevators? He turns towards the back wall. No one reacts. Who decided that? The world keeps moving. A child tugs at a parent's sleeves. The parent doesn't look down. Screen glow on their face.
You were born into this. You learned the script before you learned yourself.
The crosswalk sign flips from walk to stop. No cars. Everyone waits. If you were born somewhere else, different language, different beliefs, would you still be so certain? You don't need to burn the script. Just admit you didn't write it. The walk sign flashes. You step forward. One step into the street, metal shifts beneath your foot. Dust, dim light spills down from the circle above. Traffic hums overhead, muffled. You're under the city now. Pipes along the walls, water dripping somewhere in the dark. Oddball lands beside you, like this was always the plan. People think what they're standing on is solid. He drags his shoe through the dirt, dust lifts. You know what this is? Concrete, brick, rust. He crouches, scoops up a handful of powder. More than 99% of species that ever lived, the dust slips through his fingers, are gone. He taps the wall. Claws, wings, forest taller than buildings. Crash echoes from above, metal folding into metal. He doesn't look up, it happens. Then he looks at you. Now think about your line, your mom, your dad, their parents, back and back and back. Everyone survived long enough to pass you forward. Plague, winter, 1,000 almost. And at the very beginning, millions of sperm, 1 egg, this outcome. You weren't guaranteed. You were improbable. And yet, here you are. The planet doesn't hurry. You think this is the final draft? The air shifts. Memory. A bedroom. Glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling. A cardboard spaceship. A window cracked open. The moon hanging there. You swore it followed you. A backyard, bare feet in the grass. Popsicle juice down your arm. Your dog's tongue hanging out like he understood everything. Couch cushions stacked into a fortress. You weren't weak, Oddball says softly. You were open. The world didn't lose its magic. He looks at you.
Well, you narrowed.
Something loosens. You remember the first time someone told you to stop asking so many questions? The first time weird felt embarrassing? The first time normal felt safer? You didn't choose it all at once, you started choosing safe, and slowly you traded wonder for permission.
You close your eyes, breath, and for a second you remember.
The knockout, remembering. You sit there. The red plastic sword lies beside you. You pick it up, swing it once. It wobbles, and this time you laugh. A real one, from your gut. Ah, so good. All right. Oddball nods. There it is, he says. You stop taking it so seriously. Clouds drift across his face. City lights flicker in his eyes. You weren't built to have all the answers. You were built to wonder. He kneels, offers his hand. You take it. And for the first time, you don't feel small, you feel
Ready to give that back?
You look at the sword, it feels lighter now, almost funny. You hand it to him. The plastic bends, then dissolves, light folding inward, shrinking, until all that remains in his palm is a coin. And on it, it says, Level 2. He hands it to you. You flip it over, and on the back it says, Cheat codes unlocked. Cheat codes, level 1. When did you stop asking why? What beliefs are you defending that you never chose? If your 5-year-old self walked in right now, what would they notice? What are you taking so seriously that would look different from space? If you're already this unlikely to exist, what are you afraid of? Next level unlocked. The bedroom returns, quiet, still. Then everything shifts. Walls stretch, floors harden, wood becomes marble, a spotlight snaps on, a chair, a stack of paper stamped evidence. A voice cuts through. You're guilty. The room transforms, a courtroom rises.
Take your seat.
The next boss, a sumo.
Judgment
is next. Before you go, after every level, there's a reflection playlist, music to sit with the lesson. If something hits you, go listen, let it sink in. And if you got songs that belong here, drop them in the comments. If they fit, I'll add them. You see, this isn't just my project, it's ours, and we're building it together. And one more thing, Easter eggs on Easter eggs on Easter eggs. So, happy hunting. Let me know what you find.